Morning, girls. Welcome back to the Time Tayto Show, and this is Go on a Walk with Me. You guys know I'm super excited. We're only at a 7-minute and 48-second video. This one feels like it's probably going to go by pretty quick because, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me with the Foodie Beauty walk videos where so much of it is like, obviously she can't talk and walk at the same time because she is so incredibly unfit. So I'm not expecting we're going to have a lot of like, actually like her walking along, having a conversation with us and telling us things and everything like that. I'm assuming it's going to be like, hey guys, I'm going to go for a walk. And maybe we're going to get like 30 seconds of her like awkwardly kind of just like waddling along. And maybe that's going to be it. Maybe it's going to be totally different. Maybe this is actually going to be her like proving to us that she can walk miles and miles and miles like she won't do nowadays, where randomly she will just like film up her nose like twice and then just suddenly kind of go like, yeah guys, that's me. I just finished walking a mile and it was really easy and I didn't lose my breath or anything at any point. It was so easy, guys.
Hey guys.
Hello.
So I get the question a lot, Amberlynn, why do you buy groceries all the time? And
I don't think you get asked that question, if I'm being honest with you, because you're like 500 pounds at this point. I'm pretty sure people look at you and go, ah, I realize why she buys groceries all the time. There's a clue somewhere on the frame here. I'm more interested in what's this necklace. The necklace looks weird. It looks like kind of a half moon with a sun behind it, maybe? That's what I think it is. Or it looks like a dead millipede that's kind of curled up a wee bit.
I'm here to explain it to you. First of all,
is this 1.25 or 1. Oh, it's 1.5. It felt like she was a wee bit hyperactive there. I don't know if you really need to explain this. Like, people are probably wondering, like, why you don't just buy, like, lots in one go and I'll do you for the week. I'm assuming she's going to make a point. It's like, well, she eats it all, and also vegetables go off really quickly. When her vegetables do go off quick, but they don't go off, like, that quick where you need to go shopping once every 2 days.
I just want to say that I buy a ton of fresh vegetables,
yes,
but I use them constantly.
No, you don't.
So sometimes
you're 500 pounds. I've literally seen your meals. You don't go through this much vegetables every 2 days.
Bell peppers will be gone, but I'll want a bell pepper, so I'll go to the store and get some. My mushrooms will be gone. I'll go to the store and get some, etc.
What the fuck is wrong with your mushrooms? Are they in like a sauce in there, or are they just really sweaty? Your mushrooms probably shouldn't look like that, bro. Also, mushrooms, aren't you meant to like leave them like kind of open air? You know, you're not really meant to like keep them sealed because they got all like sweaty and gross and rubbery. Yeah, but like I said, I don't think you go through this many vegetables like every day and a half. You know, like I said, it's every other day she's in the supermarket. I just think she probably like uses a large amount and probably throws out a large amount because she is just trying to find a reason for her to go. Like, and she's like showing like, here's all I have. I can literally see there's another shelf there that has like it's like the mirror. It's exactly the same. So you clearly do have a lot. It's not, you do not go through both drawers a day,
etc. I rarely ever have to buy veggie pasta, brown rice, or quinoa because this stuff lasts forever.
You buy quinoa actually quite a lot, and you buy rice actually quite a lot as well. And like, I don't know, like okay, yes, you're replenishing the perishables. That's like obvious, but like you do go shopping like a lot, and like you get like chicken breasts, and you'll buy like, I'll buy 2 chicken breasts, and it's like that's enough for like a meal, you know, for like, especially if you're cooking for you and Beck, that's enough for one meal. If you have chicken breasts like 3 or 4 times like a week, why not buy just like 8 chicken breasts? You know, it's that. But people are asking that, like, why you do it constantly.
But when it comes to meat, I want to show you guys exactly why I am always shopping. I just get this comment so much that I just figured I should answer. So this is all the meat that I have currently in my home for Becky and I.
That's quite a lot.
2.
Oh my! I'm gonna this is like literally. We just saw her buy this shit in the shop, and we went through the entire haul last time. We're just remember, this is the woman who said, "I don't film unnecessary stuff to make my vlogs longer." We are literally getting a shopping haul again. After we had a shopping haul last episode, and we're having a shopping haul again to say, "This is what I bought last episode, guys." As if this explains why she has to go shopping this much. It doesn't explain why you have to go shopping and buy 2 like tubs of ground turkey every other day.
Becky and I eat one of these for every lunch and for every dinner. This is daily. What? Today.
How the fuck? That's a 2-pound bag. No, you do not. You and Beck do not eat a 2-pound bag of fish every day. You don't. Stop it. You don't eat why are you eating an entire thing of ground turkey every single day? How does that make any sense? You eat an entire thing of prawns every day? How? Like, genuinely how? This is the problem with her. Why she will never get thin is even if she's eating something that is relatively good for you or relatively low calories, she's like, why this entire bag every day? It's like, why? Do you not know about like portion sizing or like controlling yourself, the fact that you can give in and be like, well, I'm eating healthy, so it doesn't matter that I eat a lot. It's like, no, it still matters that you eat a lot because it shows that you're obsessed with binge eating if you eat an entire bag that size or 2 pounds of fish a day. I'm
actually going to be making something with the ground turkey for lunch, so that's going to automatically be used and done for.
The entire thing. You're going to use that entire thing for one meal. For one meal. What the fuck, bro? Like, you and Beck should be able to survive off easily half of that per meal.
Shrimp, I use half a bag per time. So this will last me twice. And this will only last me once because Becky and I do split this down the middle. Yes, but obviously. Tonight, I'm actually going to, for dinner, I'm going to be making...
But it's so weird because you clearly have because it's frozen. So you clearly have these two out of the freezer. And tilapia could probably go in the freezer as well. People are wondering why you buy every single other day this stuff's enough to last you 2 days. Because that tempts you to keep going back to the shop. If you're on a diet, one of the smartest things you could probably do is not go shopping constantly because it tempts you to buy things. Probably the best thing to do is if you could just stock. Because if you know, I'm going to be going through this many. I have like fucking 20 chicken breasts in the freezer right now. I've got like a whole pile of fish in the freezer right now. I don't really do prawns. I don't know. I'm just not really a big prawn guy. But I have like loads of meat in the freezer. So I can just kind of like, if I remember like, oh, well, tomorrow, what am I going to have tomorrow? Oh, I think I might have this. And then I'll just go take out like the chicken breast or two out of the freezer, put it in, let it thaw overnight, and then I can have it the next day. That's kind of like how you should be doing it, especially if you are eating like a fairly standard menu where you seem to be eating more or less the same things every single day. Why don't you get like frozen vegetables then? Which, yes, then are they as good as like fresh vegetables? No, obviously not. But it means you aren't going to the shop every other day spending a lot of money that you probably don't need to spend. You're probably more incentivized to throw away stuff because you're like, oh, well, I might as well go to the shop again today. So I might as well throw out this lettuce even though it's not actually bad. But it's like, oh, well, you know, I might as well get a fresh one. It incentivizes you to actually be more careful with what you eat.
Shrimp. So half of this will be gone. What'll remain is only half of the shrimp. So say tomorrow.
So I'm going to use half of this, which means only half will remain. Thanks, fuck. So I'm wondering how the fractions worked out there.
I make the tilapia, which will be the last two. So this will be gone. And then say I'll make this for dinner, the chicken. That'll leave me with, in 2 days, I will have only this left and half of the shrimp left.
Yes, okay. But that doesn't make sense why you go shopping every 2 days. If you show that you have 3 days fully worth of food. Because this is the 3rd day worth of food. So why do you go shopping every 2 days? People aren't wondering. People don't need you to mathematically break down, well, I only buy a small amount. People know that's what they're asking. They're asking why you go shopping so much and buy such a small amount when you know you're going to use them. It is so weird that you're like, explaining to people, like, well, look, I only have 6 things here. That only lasts me 3 days because I use an entire thing a day, I guess. You know, it's like, yeah, but why don't you just buy more? That's the question.
So on that day, I'm going to make the shrimp for lunch.
She is so
and I'm going to make the turkey for
fucking condescending.
Then, bam, I have no more meat. All of this is gone because I use it.
Do you know what? I think the biggest problem is you have a lot of fucking meat to go through. Like, she is so condescending, like, explaining to people. It's like, see, the thing is, when I eat, the food goes away, dum-dums, duh. She's, like, acting like that to her audience. It's like, bro, people asking why you don't just buy 4 things of fucking turkey, or why don't you just eat half a thing of fucking turkey? People are wondering that, not, what happens to the food in your house? They aren't going like, wow, you eat it? We're so surprised. She's 500 pounds. We know she eats her fucking food.
During lunch, and I use it during dinner.
Jeez.
So that is why we grocery shop all the time. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense to you guys. Wow. That is one of the top comments besides all the support I've been getting. So thank you guys so much.
Apart from all the support I'm getting, people fucking criticizing me and wondering why I do things. So I'm going to make you sound like fucking idiots by explaining that when I eat food, it goes away. Yeah, bro, we know. Remember, like I said, this is the woman who's just said, I'm not going to film nothing content. She filmed 2 minutes straight of explaining to you that when you eat food, there is less of it afterwards.
People just ask me, why do you shop so much? That's why. Things go bye-bye quickly when you cook every single meal for 2 people.
She's a fucking idiot. I love she's explaining this to people like everyone in the entire audience is like her and only eats takeout, or like, or single or something like that. It's like, well, I eat a lot of food. Well, because it's back with me. I eat food because I cook it. It's like, yeah, wow. It's almost like normal people. If the vast majority of normal people are criticizing you or saying you're doing it wrong, then you're probably the one doing it wrong. This is the new experience for you. You're the one who claimed that you eat out 2 times a day. Maybe you should listen to people.
Oh.
God, she's so fucking annoyed.
Yes. Why did it make the noise? Because I'm hungry.
Try it with 3.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Isn't that the point?
Well, you're doing better than I could.
Yep.
No, I think you're supposed to have like a continuous.
I could never do it.
I don't know how it's possible.
like I said,
she could do it with 2.
It's not. You can do it with 2. What? Not juggle? What? Not juggle? It's. I don't know. Like I said, once again, this is the woman who said, "I will not film nothing content." Here's back throwing 2 oranges in the air.
So this is something I don't.
Oh God! Thank God, we're 3.5 minutes in. Maybe we're gonna get something actually happening here. I don't know why she's suddenly so incredibly quiet. So I guess let's go.
Really like want to get on here and share. I'm having a difficult time today.
Okay.
I woke up feeling extremely down.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. I woke up and
it just sounds like you being you, honestly. I'm not at all surprised, but I'm assuming, like, is that why you immediately took it out in your audience? Is that why you immediately came out and like made sure to be like, dum-dums, when you eat food it goes away? Is that why you did that? Because you felt down, so immediately you had to come on and just shit on your audience a little bit? Is that why? It sounds like you're an abusive person there.
Very just depressed.
Oh no.
Mood. The plan was
So
Becky
sad.
and I were gonna go out today and see Pitch Perfect 3. I was gonna make my smoothie that I make every morning. We were just gonna go. We were gonna come home and then have lunch and just enjoy the day. But something about how I feel today is making me feel like if I left the house, I would probably go have Chinese food or Mexican food or something.
She really makes it sound like this is like the end of the world, like she just found out that her dog died or something like that. She sounds like this is like such a big deal. It's like, we were meant to go and watch Pitch Perfect 3 and I was gonna have a smoothie. It's like, yeah, Amber, that sounds like a normal enough day, I guess. Why is this like sad or depressing or shocking?
Because I've always used food as a way to help with my sadness or my anger. I'm just feeling really down. I have been weighing myself every day. I know a lot of people, say don't do that because your weight fluctuates like a lot. You're right. Yeah. I always heard the second.
You're right, but I'm going to just keep doing it anyway. So fuck you, guy. You might as well just say that. What's the point of this at all? Like, yeah, you guys are right, but I'm just gonna keep doing it. It's like, okay, so why even address it? Why even like talk about it? Why even make reference to it?
A week of dieting is always like the weirdest because your body wants to hold on to weight that it shouldn't. And I did weigh myself today, and I gained 1.6 pounds.
Yep.
How?
Wow. You guys are right. I shouldn't weigh myself every single day because, like, I immediately woke up and I got depressed and I can't even leave my house now because I want to binge eat because my weight shifted slightly because, like, she hasn't had a shit yet today or something like that. But, like, how many years? We're 6 years later and she's still doing exactly the same thing constantly. I'm glad to see there's been so much change and growth.
Wow. I ate 1,300 calories yesterday. I know that's, like, really low. But everything that I made was very filling, so I didn't feel hungry. I gained weight as an almost 500.
I hate the fact that it's just one of those things. Like I said, I complain about it all the time about people who just like, does this give me a personality yet? Is like her only way of like trying to be like, do you have a personality to go hungry instead of hungry? That's it. That's her. That's her. That's all she has. That's all she has to try and actually have any form of personality is to say words occasionally weirdly. And you always know she's doing it deliberately because there's always the pause. It's like one day I was like, woke up and I was very hungry because she has to pause to like tell us, oh, don't say hungry, say hungry because that's your thing. You know, when anytime like, she's sitting talking, suddenly goes like, it was such a moment, situation type deal because she's like obviously building up to it in her head and you're like, thanks, Amber.
Pound girl eating 1,300 calories. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, Amberlynn, that is way too low calorie. It's not like
are people saying that? Are people gonna are we doing this like weird I'm gonna end up being malnourished claim? Are we gonna do that malnourished claim again or something like that? I don't think people are saying that you're gonna end up like being like malnourished or anything like that. I think it's like too strict because you will definitely feel it just like you're doing right now. Like
I forced myself to eat that low. It's literally because I was super full. Like the soup I made yesterday was amazing. Sure. And it's like that's not the only thing that upset me.
Soup, the most filling of meals.
Today it's just like a mixture of so many different things and like my depression is just really bad. Some days my depression...
It's not a mixture of a whole bunch of things. It's you woke up, decided to weigh yourself, and you hadn't lost any weight, and instead you'd gained some weight, and now you're spiraling because of it. It's not because of your depression or anything like that. It's because you didn't get the result and scale that you wanted, which is why everyone told you not to do that.
Depression is more low-key, and I can hide it better. Other days... I literally feel like I'm just a walking depression ad.
Yep.
I want to bundle up and...
Jesus, like, we have been watching, like, her videos since, this is like the 11th of January or something like that, this video came out on. So we've been watching since mid-November, because we watched a few of the November videos, and we watched the Vlogmas. We have had at least during that time, which is less than 2 months, we have had at least 4 videos that are this, that are her sitting here whining to the camera about how sad she is and how depressed she is and how the world is so fucking difficult for her. But then she'll say, like, I usually hide it so well. It's like, nope, not even close. If it is like once every, like, let's say 15 or 16 days, you have to tell the world how incredibly depressed you are once every 2 weeks, then you aren't handling it well, like, at all. If it boils up to the surface so much, you have to make the world aware of it.
Just cry all day long.
Oh my God, stop fucking whining.
I'm excited for today, and I was gonna be like, you guys, guess what?
Yay, Pitch Perfect 3.
I do 100 days of vlogging. It's something that, you know, I
genuinely forgot she was doing that, because I remember in the last episode being like, wait, you're a daily vlogger now? I forgot she was doing the 100-day vlog, because it was like so uninteresting, because I remember she did the her New Year resolution thing. I know she listed like 10 things, and it was just so fucking boring.
I want to challenge myself too. I want to vlog for 100 days. I've already been doing it it's been almost 30. I'm super proud that I've been doing this for.
What? I love she just included. I thought like the 100 days of vlogging, I thought that was a New Year resolution, and now she's including like Vlogmas along with it.
Almost 30 days, and I want to do it for 100, and I was gonna be like, the 100 days of vlogging begins, but wow. I can't feel happy right now. I feel like,
my God. Wow, I'm glad we just cut from that. Like, seriously, this is the thing. Like I said, the woman who said, I'm not going to film bullshit content just to make my videos longer. I was like, okay, so what are you going to film today? Well, someone dared question me in my comment section, and I woke up in a bad mood. So I'm going to spend 2.5 minutes telling them it's fucking stupid. Then a minute of Beck not actually juggling, just kind of handing herself an orange over and over again. And then I'm going to just come on camera and complain about how hard my life is and how I'm usually such a warrior. And then I'm going to show my cat. It's like, wow, this is really, really what I expected to see in a video called Go on a Walk with Me when there's 1.5 minutes left.
You enjoying it?
Wow. Where does she start and where does she end? I can't tell what part of this, because she's wearing black. I can't tell what part of this is what part of her. Look at this. Like, where does she start and where does she end?
It's obviously so calm.
He's perfect. Look at him.
Wow. Remember, she doesn't film pointless stuff. She doesn't film useless content.
Right here.
Is that matted?
Yeah, we just gotta cut it off.
Yep.
What are those?
Oh my God. Guys, I'm so depressed. Like, what are those? Wow. So fucking lame. Oh my God.
So we're about to go for a walk, and we're gonna take the Twinkie Star.
Wow.
The reason why, like, a lot of—
I like that this is like an actual, like, you know, like nowadays, like, she just pretends, oh yeah, every day I walk Twinkie 17 times a day for 30 minutes at a time because she's just so incredible. I love what now we're at the point where, like, guys, I'm going to take Twinkie because it's like an actual big deal for her back here.
We're like, oh my God, you should go for walks. It has been so cold. It's been like 20 degrees, and I am not used to that. I was raised in California, so I'm just not used to that weather, but today it's like in the—
you were in California for like the first like 16 years of your life or something like that. It's not, oh, I'm not used to it being cold. Bro, isn't she like 28 right now? Like here in this video. I know like right now she's like 30 something, like, but she's like 28 right now in this video. Like, in the last 12 years you couldn't do that. Also, you couldn't just put on maybe like not a mesh top. Maybe you could just put like a jacket on or a sweater. Like, I know there's not many in your size, but you could probably just do that to deal with the cold. Because I assume if you're wearing like 2 layers and you start walking, your body's going to be putting out so much fucking heat, you will melt the snow around you.
High 50s. It's kind of windy and such, but I feel like it's going to feel really good.
This
Got
is
my
so
tennies on.
lame.
Look at her for going for a walk. Look at that baby.
Why? Like, generally when you're walking, I realize this is like a country road. There might not be like a lot of cars coming around here, but like, you should have your dog on the inside. Your dog should be on like the opposite side from the vehicles, and you should be walking because you're trying to keep your dog away from it. Why is she walking holding the dog in her left hand when the dog is on her right side? She has no control over the dog. They start to judge you, show them your true color. Jesus fuck, why are you always so annoying? Wow, it's just so bad. Like, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I ended up just skipping that because it was just like sporadic, sudden, like half-second. I read I'm playing at 1.25 speed, but it was like sporadic, like half-second shots. So like it was like the Blair Witch was like, and they were like sprinting, like, because it's just like some, like the camera shaking and cutting into the different shots of different people, different angles and stuff like that. I was like, What the fuck? It made it, like, it was very clearly done because she wanted to make it look like they probably walked a lot, and there's very sporadic shots to try and make it look faster with more energy than it is. It's just like a general filming style. Really, really poor, like, just in general. Yeah, really just sat there staring at it going like, oh, it does look like a half a moon with the sun thing on it. Oh, I was right. Yeah, but like the music playing in the background is like, they don't even know you. They don't see your scars. And it's like, oh my fuck. This is so fucking cringe. I'm sorry, you guys know me. I'm not a fan of people who feel like they're victims. I'm just not. I'm not a fan of like victimhood. I'm not a fan of like pointing out, especially. I'm a victim over and over and over again. Not a big fan of that stuff. It is just like, bro, you're fat. Take the reins. Actually, go for a walk. Lose some weight. Instead of making a walk a special occasion for you. Because sometimes it's a wee bit cold outside. Bro, how about you actually just get out and fucking go for a walk? Like, just in general, and actually, like, fucking eat, like, the 1,300 calories that she's claiming. Because she's actually exercising as much as she's claiming she is. And also only eating 1,300 calories. She should be losing so much weight. She'd be losing more than a pound a day that she's claiming right now. But no, we're still only losing a pound a day. Which is, like, still good, obviously. But, like, it's not that impressive when she's 500 pounds. God. Fuck, I was about to say let's go into the next video, but I realized there's 9 seconds left, actually. Let's go.
Please don't mind my hair. It's been kind of a long day, but I just wanted to end my vlog. It's
been a long day.
Getting ready to go to bed. Hope you guys enjoyed this one.
Wow, no, I didn't, because it was like pointless and terrible just in general. And it was just like, I'm sorry, it's been a long day. You're such a victim. You're such a victim. You went through so much today. You had to explain to your audience how stupid they were for not realizing that when you eat food, it goes away. And then you had to walk your dog for once, I guess. What a poor victim Lynn we've got here. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it. I guess I'll see you in the next video. Let's go. Okay, and the next video is actually surprisingly longer. It's 20 minutes, but it is a few days apart because, like I said, the last one was uploaded on the 11th because she was doing her 100 days of vlogging. Which 100% is why she suddenly decided to do the whole, like, I'm 30 days in, because for some reason she didn't include it was only the 10 days of January. Suddenly she was like, oh no, I'm actually going to include Vlogmas along with this, which if she was including Vlogmas, she wouldn't be 30 days in, because she did, like, the 25 days of Vlogmas and then constant days afterwards, so she'd be, like, 45 days in if she was actually including that, but for some reason she decided to only include part of Vlogmas for the 100 days. It was so weird, but it's very obvious because suddenly there was a 5-day break. Suddenly she didn't upload again until the 16th, and it's her next weight loss update, 20 minutes long. The last weight loss update really wasn't particularly good because it was Amber just generally patting herself on the back, but 20 minutes, maybe we'll get some things. Hopefully I'm not cutting this out. Let's go.
Hey guys.
Hello.
I'm back.
She's back. Oh my god, she's back. She's suddenly cured of her depression, guys. I'm wondering what her excuse is going to be, and I'm assuming it is probably just going to be the, guys, I was totes like so depressed for real though, which will make this like her like 3rd break, I think, or 4th break. Like I said, I think it was like 4 times she's like talked about her depression in like a total cutaway thing where she's like moaning about how she's the biggest victim ever. But I think this has had to cause like several breaks in the time we'll be watching.
Plenty. You were like, Amberland, where have you been? I'm right here.
I love she can't go off. Like, she looks awful here. Like, she looks like no. Like, this is what, you know when Amber recently says, guys, what are you talking about? I don't have any filters on. Here's my no makeup look. She does that all the time on like TikTok and Instagram. This is what she looked like 6 years ago. 6 years ago, when she is lighter than she is now. This is what she looks like. She looks this bad when she's not wearing makeup. But Amber suddenly thinks her skin got better over time, I guess, which I don't think has ever happened to like anyone ever. I don't think, usually your skin gets worse as you age, but apparently not. Amber lost strength. What the fuck are you doing? She's just destroying things. Usually your skin gets more wrinkles and more blemishes and everything like that. But no, Amber's the opposite. Amber got better looking with age, I guess, suddenly. She's like a fine wine.
I'm okay. The whole thing for me was I needed a mental break because after Vlogmas, I continued just vlogging every day. And I wasn't obligated to. And when I found myself...
And I wasn't obligated to. It's your fucking job. And I wasn't obligated. I'm not obligated to vlog every day for you people. How entitled can you possibly... Bro, yeah, you're not entitled. You're not obligated to vlog every single day. You chose it, so I don't know why you're coming on with... I'm not obligated to do it every single day. It's like, okay, who the fuck... Point to me on the doll where someone said that you were obligated to do it every single fucking day.
In a really bad depression, I was like, I need to take time for myself. So I did. I was doing stupid things. Like I was coloring, I was playing video games, I was hanging out with friends, I was hanging out with my girlfriend.
Okay, so pretending to hang out with friends, because I've still never seen one of these friends. Like, I'm assuming Eric and Ricky, that's just what she means. It's like hanging out with friends. Like, okay, fantastic, 100%. You took some time to yourself, you're playing video games, you're playing card games probably, you're coloring. All stuff that you usually vlog. So it's not like I was taking time to myself. Like, if I ever, like, say, guys, I'm not going to make some videos for a while, I want to take some time to myself, I will be doing things that I don't do on stream. I will not be sitting there watching Gorlworld stuff online. I will not be sitting there watching other lolcows online. If I ever took a break from, like, lolcows and making YouTube videos about lolcows and stuff like that, I would be, like, building toy tanks or doing something with my fucking card games or something like that. I'd be doing something like that. I wouldn't be, like, sitting there, like, on, like, the Amberlynn subreddit suddenly, or like reading through Amberlynn's Kiwi Farm thread or something like that. I wouldn't do that because I'd be like, oh no, I'm taking a break, because that's what taking a break means. Not just doing exactly the same things, but without holding a camera for upwards of 6 minutes a day.
I was doing things that made me calm and made me happy, so I can just find a clear state of mind, and it worked. I honestly feel so much better, and I'm back to
I love she always can just cure her depression. Like, she just cures, because like depression, like, you know, like depression's like a major thing, and it lasts for you know, a lot of time with most people, usually like months, weeks, whatever. And you have to treat it with like therapy and medication and like exercise for a lot of people, or like cutting out certain addictions helps you with depression. No, not Amber. It's like, well, I colored for 3 days and I cured my depression suddenly. It's like, fantastic, Amber. I can't wait for this to come back next week.
Vlogging. I don't know if it's gonna be daily vlogging, but I'm back. So today is Monday, so it was weigh-in day, and we will talk about my weigh-in. Well, Becky and I's weigh-in at the end of the video, because I'm just gonna show you my day for today.
Because, well, I want you to go through as many ads as possible before you get there. Yeah, Amber, where were we? Know the game, we know how it works. It's fine. We've all come to understand it now at this point. I do like that she just kind of like paved over the being a failure thing, because you usually like, well, last time with the weight loss thing, she's like, successful. Success, like really just being so smug about like the tiniest of achievements. But here she failed the 100 days of weight loss thing, sorry, the 100 days of vlogging thing, which was like her New Year's resolution. Like I said, I don't know why she included the suddenly part of Vlogmas, and only part of Vlogmas, not all of Vlogmas, in her counter towards her 100 days. But she failed it, and she just kind of, I'm like, well, I was under no obligation to do it, so fuck it, I don't care. It's like, well, you failed something you said you were going to do for your audience. Like, what's you like, sorry about that, guys, I failed, I know, but, you know, I had to do this, I had to do that, whatever. Instead, she's just like, nah, no, whatever, I'm not obligated to do it, fuck yous.
Also, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different this vlog. I'm not going to be editing as much, so I can make the video longer, because so many people are like,
oh my god, it was 3 episodes ago. It was like, seriously, 3 episodes ago. She's like, I'm not going to film a necessary thing. And then every single episode since then, I've been pointing out all of the unnecessary shit that she films.
And please make longer vlogs. Which I agree. I do think my vlogs should be longer, but the whole thing...
Which I agree. I have changed my mind in 4 days. Yes, I totally agree. Actually, I am right as well. Like, you know, it's not like, you know, you guys are correct or anything like that my vlogs are short and low effort and stuff like that. For this being my job, and I literally put out 7 minutes of content today. No, guys, you are right. I'm going to fill it with as much shite as possible.
The reason why my vlogs are so short is because I edit so much and I edit so much out. So this vlog is going to be...
anything. It's because you don't do anything. You included a minute straight of you brushing a cat. You included 2.5 minutes straight of pointing at your bike to me going, well, that's for tomorrow, and this one's for tonight. You did 2.5 minutes of that. Oh no, guys, but I just edit so much stuff out. No, it's because you do fuck all squared.
Different. I'm going to try not to edit as much. It's going to be longer and more unedited. So I want you guys to tell me in the comments below, after you watch this video, do you prefer the shorter and super edited videos, or do you prefer...
I don't get where she gets this idea that her videos are super edited, because they're not. They're not quick and punchy. Like the walk in the last one, yeah, that was like super edited, but that was 100% to hide, like that they didn't really go very far, that they went a very short distance, and she wanted to make it look like a lot happened and it was a lot longer, so she did all these like sudden cuts to make it look like it was time jumps when it wasn't actually happening. Like, that's the only time she's like super edited and everything. Most times she just like, it's like the time when like Beck was like juggling the oranges. Like, that was like just her sitting there, pointing a camera back doing it, then turning and pointing at the camera, Eric doing it, then them handing the camera over for Amber to try to do it, then them handing the camera back to Amber so she could film Beck do it again. It's like, where was the editing?
This type where it's a little bit longer but not as edited.
A little bit. It's 3 times longer.
Know what you guys prefer and what you guys like. So yeah. The last few days, it's been snowing, it's been cold, super icy, there have been tons of wrecks. So Becky and I took it upon ourselves just to stay at home, because I would rather be safer than sorry. Even if it's just like, not even us who doesn't get in a wreck, someone correct.
Us. Who,
Us. There's just been craziness because...
What? That would be you getting into a wreck. What the fuck? That's you getting into a car crash. Well, even if it's not us getting into a car crash, someone could crash into us. It's like, so you're getting into a car crash. Like, bro, it's just some snow. Like, how are you meant to cope? Like, so apparently for the last 3 or 4 days, there's snow and ice on the road, so you haven't left the house. You decided to be safe, to keep yourselves indoors, even though, like, Beck works. Someone came in and said, only Eric worked. I think it was only Eric or only Ricky worked in the household. But Beck worked because they're talking previously about Beck working. And maybe Beck is like quit in the meantime, they just didn't mention it. But like Beck surely is going like to work every day. Like, so like, I'm sure Beck is still like out braving the cold. I'm sure it's not that big a deal unless she was like snowed in so bad that work is like, it's fine. Work from home. We're just like, don't come in at all. It's absolutely grand, whatever. Like, how are you surviving when you only have 2 days of food at a time, apparently, so much so that you need to go shopping every 2 days? Now it's 4 days. How are you not starved to death yet?
Because it's not only just the snow, but it's the ice that's underneath it.
No.
It's been really thick and really...
Is that how cold stuff works? Amber! Is that how cold stuff works? Guys, did you know that there is snow and ice? When it gets cold, there's a thing called ice. Terrifying.
Bad. Today's the first day where it's actually melted, so we can be pumped about melted snow, melted ice all we want, but it's coming back tonight. So Becky and I are gonna go out today before it gets bad. See, as you can tell, it is melting.
There's nothing. There is absolutely. Oh no. There is nothing. I was expecting. You know, I said, it's been really bad. We've been snowed in for 4 days straight. This is Amber doing her everything's overly dramatic. I was expecting it to be like a foot or two of snow, and it was finally turning to slush on the road, and it was a wee bit safer to drive in, and you were gonna go out, and it's like you turn around and pointed, bro, we get more snow than this. Where's the snow? Did all of your snow instantly overnight go away? All of it? Was it like 6 feet of snow before? Oh my god, she made it sound like there had been a blizzard and they were stuck indoors, and like the US Air Force was like food drops for people. Like, oh my god.
That's all that's left.
There's nothing!
There was a couple inches, and underneath that was like an inch of ice, so...
No, there was a couple inches and a full inch of ice. And yeah, it just kind of disappeared this morning. It just all went instantly overnight. Oh, I'm glad you had a heat wave.
As you can tell, it looks a lot better.
This is embarrassing. So like
I went in a depression. I've been doing a lot of things.
Oh my god, we don't need to hear.
Hold on. Sorry. I've been doing a lot of things to, just be in my right frame of mind.
Oh my god. I love that Eric interrupted her and she's like, wait, one second. Okay, get back in character. Yeah, guys, so I've been doing a lot of things to try. And it's like, I can't believe it. You actually, like, that's the shit you should have edited out. Is the bit where you broke your sad character. Like, I love it. Like, Amber will be, like, happy the entire time, and then she'll go, like, but guys, I do have depression, and I struggle with it daily. I was like, why do you change voice the second you say you have depression?
Did I color that? I think I must have.
Yeah, I'm color this one.
That was over a year ago. That's weird. Okay.
Thanks.
So I was trying to...
Thanks for showing us that, Amber. I'm glad that we were included. Why even do that? Why? Like, I'm trying not to be super editing. Yeah, but that's the kind of shit you should be editing out. Things that are just, like, totally unimportant. Like, you're just randomly talking to someone else going, like, what was that? Yeah. Yeah, okay, 100%. Like, that's the kind of stuff that isn't necessary in a video.
I do things to keep me in my right frame of mind. I also did a lot of reading.
Rightful mind?
2 books in the last, like... 4
Oh my god! I bet you haven't. I bet you haven't. Show us. I bet you fucking haven't.
Days, and I'm just enjoying, just...
And I just enjoying... She talks like a caveman. I know I talk like a caveman, but I am. Like, she is actually I know I enjoy this.
Not focusing on anything else besides just like things that make me happy, and I've been actually watching a lot of movies too. But I wanted to show you guys.
Wow! So you've watched a lot of movies, played a lot of video games, colored a lot, and also read 2 books across 4 days. When you sleep 12 hours a day, and that's when you're not depressed. When you're depressed, you probably sleep 14 hours a day. Wow! It's almost like you have unlimited time suddenly.
The pictures that I've colored, I know some people aren't going to care about this, but if you follow me on Snapchat,
oh yeah, 100%, we're skipping. I don't give a fuck about the pictures she's colored.
Snapchat, you've already seen them. I'm currently coloring this one. I know a lot of people...
I was not expecting it to be like a genuinely like a... Okay, most of it's not even colored in. I'm going to say firstly, I didn't expect it to genuinely be like baby's first coloring book. I thought it was going to be those like paint by numbers, you know, like tiger things or like big mosaic pieces with like loads of different colors. I actually didn't think this was going to be like you'd see this, like your 4-year-old to bring it up and you stick it on your fridge. I wasn't expecting this. Oh, this is cringe. Skip.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, we went straight from nearly 2 minutes straight of I colored this one, I colored this one. Mrs. O'Grady said I done a good job. I got a gold star in this one. That was like the level we were at. Like, oh my god. Sometimes I don't color within the lines, and I'm very creative. I made this dog purple, and it's like, I actually sound like it's like a fucking 2-year-old is explaining what they did at fucking kindergarten to me. I colored this one's a unicorn giraffe. It's like, wow, Amber, you're so good. Like, do you want an extra whipped cream ice cream sundae tonight? Yeah, mommy, I like that. That'd be really nice. It's like that level. And then we go straight from that to just like, here's my cat. Just kind of sitting here fucking doing this. I generally skip all the animal stuff because she's like an animal abuser as well. So I don't really like showing her animals because I feel sorry for them. But it's just like, here's my cat. Do I have personality yet? Because I have a pet owner. Here's my cat. Does this make up for me being boring and uninteresting? Do you like just listening and looking at my cat?
She's gonna be like this the whole way. Guys, I think I have jaundice.
You're in my vlog! Okay.
Haha, you're in my vlog. I know you don't like getting filmed, but I filmed you anyway. Haha. So everything's so fucking bad. You're just sitting at the table, and there's 3 of them sitting at the table, and 2 of them are just sitting there vlogging like each other. Like, it's so lame. Like, genuinely. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm not a big, like, social media person in fucking general. Like, but this is just really lame.
So we're about to go somewhere.
Oh my god. Oh wow. That was so funny and crazy.
What? You left vlogger. Outfit of the day is all from Walmart. No, this.
I didn't need fucking any of that in my life. Where did this suddenly come from? Like, I love her idea of like, oh, I'm not gonna do like unedited, you know, like a lot of editing on my videos. It's like, this is literally the exact same shit we get in all of your videos. It's just more of it. Usually you just stop at like the 7-minute mark and that would be you done. But no, we're just getting more of it this time. That's pretty much it.
This is actually from Gorls, but everything else is from
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm a Walmart gal.
Wow, she's a something kind of gal. I thought she was a Target gal. Why does she keep changing this over and over again? People are weird. Why do you have like favorite supermarkets? I find that weird. I've never gone like, guys, I'm an Asda person. Yeah, well, tomorrow actually I'll be a Sainsbury's person. Sometimes I'm even an Aldi person. Why would you do that? What would be the point? What's the point of having like, I'm such a whatever fucking girly pop?
A doctor at Baptist Health in Lexington has been taken into custody.
What?
Oh yeah, they're showing up intoxicated to perform a surgery.
No one's talking or anything.
But like,
I dare you interrupt us. Do you not know Amber's doing her outfit of the day and rubbing her tits? How dare you update us with something that's happening in the news?
this has a valid point, but Lexington is good. Lexington is great.
So on a side note, I think I have jaundice.
Okay. I think you have a lot of things, but like, sure. I think I have jaundice. I love that the second the conversation goes off Amber, she immediately just has to interrupt that she's like dying or something like that. It's like, oh, thanks, Amber.
Oh my god, here it goes.
You told me you have the black in my face.
What the fuck is going on here? Like, I'm sorry. Like, okay, you know, she said I'm not super editing. This isn't like it's super editing. This is just like boring shit. This isn't interesting. That's why people say this is the stuff that you can cut out. Yeah, sure, make your vlogs longer, but they're asking you to like do stuff, not just like have a random bit where it's like, here's my scarf. Also, I have jaundice.
I have jaundice. And you know what happened to her?
What?
She's dead.
Stop! What do you mean? Oh my god!
Like, no joke, she's dead.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on? Wow. I'm sorry, like, okay, we've gone, like, this is where, like, the start of, like, the pretend, like, manic episodes is happening, I'm guessing, because we've gone from, like, guys, I'm so depressed, I needed to just sit in bed and watch non-stop movies and read 42 books and also color 72 pictures. I had to do that. I had to take some me time away from everything, guys, because I was so depressed. And I was just trying to do the, oh my god, I'm so manic, screaming, shouting thing.
But that's not what killed her. What killed her was like, she was like this tall and like 1,200 pounds.
I mean, me though. You guys, I need to go to the doctor. Let's go. Baby!
Well, I mean, it was seriously like yellow around like your eyes, and then it was like yellow around like your eyes. It was weird. I don't know.
That is weird. That's not normal, right?
Wow. It was probably just like leftover fucking makeup and pizza sauce from like 3 days ago. Can we not? I skipped to here because pretty much like Amber says she wants to go to the doctors because she has jaundice because it's quirky to have jaundice because she's sitting there like, smiling and giggling the whole time. It's like, I have jaundice. Yee! Oh my god, I need to go to doctors about my jaundice. Yee! Over and over and over again. And like he tripped in the background and they showed it zoomed in of him tripping 6 times in a row. It's like, bro, I get it. It's funny. I get it.
I don't know.
Okay. Let's go.
Thank you, Dr. Eric.
Wow.
What took so long?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry I had to find a car parking space. I bet Beck had to fucking drop Amber off at the door because Amber's too fucking lazy to fucking walk and then had to go and find a parking space afterwards. I guarantee.
Are you ready to rumble?
Oh my god. Imagine, like, okay, is this like the people of Walmart subreddit or something like that? It's like you come in and there's a bunch of just fucking freaks just wandering around. You got these 2 fucking weirdos just wandering around, but one of them vlogging. And you got these 2 giant fat women like just kind of wandering around. One of them also vlogging as they vlog each other as they walk around in fucking Pikachu hats and shit like that. Like this is like prime people at Walmart. Oh look, Beck doesn't like being filmed. Let's stick our camera in her face. Does he also dislike Beck? Is that why? Because I know there's a lot of people saying that when Amber was like saying, oh, 2 of my friends came and stayed, and she kept hinting and everyone thought, okay, it's Eric and Ricky. And apparently they did actually stay friends after the relationship breakdown anyway. I'm not sure if they're still friends, but I know what they were for like a time period. Like, is that because like these people are just like dickheads too? Whoa, they're vlogging each other again.
What are you doing?
Vlogging.
What are you doing? Literally the exact same thing you are, Amber. You're both standing like fucking freaks vlogging each other.
Where's the what?
Wow.
Where's the like
I'm glad. God, I don't want to be. I don't want to edit out too much now, guys. Tell me what you prefer. I don't want to. What's maybe you could edit that bit out. Maybe just jump to you actually having a point. Damn, son. Baby got back. Holy, like, I'm just coming to here because a lot of this video has just been her just walking around going, oh, look at this thing over there. Oh, look at this thing over there. Look at, this is the first time it's like someone else filming her move. Damn, holy Jesus Christ. She started to turn and her ass just kept going. There just kept being more and more ass slowly coming into view there. That's insane.
I would love to give them treats, but
oh my God. Okay, this is her claiming to be like 500 pounds right now. And maybe she's more honest back then because we saw her actually do like actual weigh-ins. So I believe that she's being a lot more honest back there. And she looks like massive. Like I think, in my opinion, she looks bigger here. And that is without any filters doing their fucking wonder on her because she's got like, she's bigger front to back. Like if you start like here and go all the way across there, I don't know how far that is. That like a meter? Like what size are her fucking trousers like? How big are Ryan? Like is she like a 60-inch or something like that? Because that shit is insane. And that is without the filters.
But Wasabi just
wow. Also, just out of curiosity, like, because okay, we get the treats for our cats. They're like bags, you know, because like Temptations are the same as Dreamies, is what we have over here. Look at the size of that container. Everything in America is just huge. I say that whilst also looking at Amber-lynn just being here and being fucking huge. Okay, I'm just gonna skip to here because like I'm gonna make a point. Amber did this whole big song and dance about the laundromat thing. That it's like, okay, you know, I feel so unsafe because some guy filmed me. It was fine when his wife did it, but then she handed the camera to like her husband, and he filmed me, and I basically feel so unsafe. Women feel so unsafe there. Like Amber nowadays wears like very loose clothing, which is probably one of the reasons why I thought she looked bigger here. Here like she is wearing like form-fitting trousers, like form-fitting, like, and it's like this shot is so much worse and shows so much more of you than that image that guy, the quick video that guy took, that will ever show. So she has no right to fucking complain. Like, look at this. Like, this is like ridiculously tight. And her ass, like, I get where the shelf ass comments came from. Her ass is so big that her top, because most people's like top will come down and like maybe cover like half their ass. Her ass like pushes her top up so much so it curves back around and is like tucked between like her back fat and her ass fat. So her shirt is like bunched up and tucked away in there. No, it's like literally it's just him saying, going, what treats should we get these? Which ones? Like, what flavor do you think we should get? Like, should we get this treat? Or I'm not really sure because like I don't want to give them treats. And then she says that she used to give them treats, but so she just hasn't recently, I guess. So it's like, what was the point of even saying that you don't give them treats then? So yeah, we're just kind of skipping the shot that's really dull.
Do I look good? Do I look okay?
Hello.
Hey guys, you haven't heard from us in a...
Why would you include that? Why would you include that? Obviously, Beck wouldn't want you to leave that in. Do you look good? Do you look okay? Because obviously self-conscious, leaves it in anyway.
A few days, have you? Well, today's Monday, and it was weigh-in day.
Wait. There's like a 4-day, 5-day break. It was a 5-day break because it was uploaded on 15th. The last one's on the 14th. So, oh, hi, you haven't seen us in a few days. So, like, when was the shopping trip? Because the shopping trip genuinely was like 8 minutes long, and it showed them playing Mario Party, but like that was it. It was kind of just like filming them kind of starting to play Mario Party. It's like, I don't care. Like I said, a lot of the shopping stuff was just like really boring. So we just her walking around pointing at stuff, saying, "Oh, look at that! Oh, I like bell peppers. Oh, I like mushrooms." And then she kept like updating us on what's in her cart. And despite them loading up because they've been snowed in for 4 days, even though she only ever keeps 2 days worth of food at any point, even though she's like loading up after being out for 4 days, it's going to happen again. She got like 2 chicken breasts and some vegetables, and that was basically it for food. It was kind of like weird. She got like some like low-fat crisps and some low-fat like patties and stuff like that. And it's like, I thought you were like stocking up because like you'd run out of all your food and you were worried it was going to happen again. You get iced in, but like no, apparently fine.
Okay, and so last week I weighed 262.2.
Cool.
Yes.
Beck, I'm gonna need some fucking energy here. I'm gonna need to get to this weight real soon.
Today's weigh-in, or wait, that was today. Today's Monday.
Okay. Yep.
Today's weigh-in. I weighed 260.6.
Okay.
Okay, Becky's about to step on the scale.
Fantastic. I don't know why we need Beck to fucking update us and tell us this is what what I'm weighing when we then see this.
260.6.
Just show this. That's all I need.
I was down 1.6 pounds, and overall that puts me at 19.4 that I've lost in total. No,
it doesn't. It puts you at what? What was it? What was it last time? I don't even remember. 4.4? Something like 4.4? I think it was like 4.4. No, it doesn't put you down 19 pounds. It puts you down like, I don't know, what was it? What did she lose? Like 1.6 she lost like this time? So it puts you down as being like, I don't know, 6. Having lost 6 pounds in 2 weeks. I don't know how, if you're eating like 1,300 calories and apparently doing a lot more working out, how you could only lose 1.4 pounds in a week. I really don't, especially when you're 300 pounds. They definitely cheated. They haven't admitted to cheating whatsoever. They've said they've been good the entire time. So they definitely fucking cheated, and they definitely haven't kept us up to date.
I will say that I did sort of break down a little bit, and I had a cup of hot cocoa, and I had like these little rice cake things.
God.
And like a Twizzler.
Oh my God.
But I still lost some weight. And
you still, I'm sorry, it's been a week. Like having like a hot chocolate, like an extra hot chocolate in a week, and a couple of rice cakes, like it's a rice cake. Rice cakes don't have that many calories and are generally like fine enough for you. And a Twizzler or two. Oh my God, yeah, that explains it. That explains it, because like the Twizzler, as we all know, is 14,000 calories per Twizzler. A hot chocolate, at least 30,000. Bro, even if you ate all of those in one day, the next day, someone your size exercising should still have lost weight. Even if those are added on top of your 1,300 calories that you're already eating. So no, having a hot chocolate and like 2 Twizzlers would not mess up your entire week's weight loss. I wonder if Amber has just convinced her of this. Like, this is how weight loss works, because it's so silly.
I'm still pretty happy about that. And we're still sticking with our meals and our water-only drinking and our walking.
Actually?
And I think we're still doing pretty good. It's just I decided not to be as hardcore strict as I was.
Because I had a hot chocolate once in the entire week. Oh, guys, that explains why I only lost 1.4 pounds. You are not eating as strictly as you're claiming if you're only losing 1.4 pounds in 7 days at 300 pounds from eating 1,300 calories and exercising. No chance.
And some people,
I want to see what Amber's got now.
Some people think, it's okay to not be so hard on yourself.
It is okay to not be hard on yourself.
I've done that my entire life, just being hard on myself. So I think I'm pretty...
I think evidently you have not, and that is why you're 300 pounds.
Happy with being down 19.4 pounds.
You're not down 19.4 pounds! Oh my, embarrassing. My heaviest weight at one point in my existence was this, so I'm down this. It's like if I started like a weight loss thing tomorrow and I lost like a pound, and I said, well, I'm down 100 pounds from my potential heaviest I once was at one point. It's like, okay. Thanks for letting me know, bro. Like, what difference does that make? It sounds so silly.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
Oh.
Wow, so romantic.
Hey guys, okay, so it's my time to do a weigh-in. I have to do this really fast because my camera is about to die. I'm actually...
Are you? Because you've got 4 more minutes of this shit and I'm not looking forward to it.
Very nervous about that. I've done a lot of vlogging today. I don't really remember
What? I wonder how bad her weight loss is going to be if she's doing these, like, distracting tactics already. It's like, oh my god, I gotta do it so fast, because I've been, like, vlogging, like, so hard today, and so many things have been happening, and also my battery's, like, running out. I'm really nervous about that. I wonder what her weight loss is going to be like now.
I vlogged today, but my camera is low. So Fantastic. This week was a lot harder for me. I went in a slump. My depression was horrible, and I caved in a little bit. I had a little bit of candy, and I tried to justify it because I actually got these dark chocolate covered cherries.
Bro, I don't care what specific candy you fucking ate. What? How many? How many calories? That's all I care about. This is the stuff you should have been tracking anyway. So you should be able to tell me how many extra calories you had.
And I was like, you know what? That's okay. It's a lot healthier. I usually want Reese's, and I want this and that. And I will tell you, there was one day of the week that I did binge. It was pretty ugly. I ended up weighing myself the next day, and I gained 6 pounds from just one binge.
No way whatsoever. That means you ate at least, and I mean minimum, 6 pounds of fucking food. If that was your binge, you must have eaten at least 6 pounds of food if you put on 6 pounds overnight. Because obviously the weight has to come from somewhere. So you ate at least 6 pounds worth of food in one binge. What did you fucking eat?
Binge. And I know it's a lot of water weight, a lot of sodium.
No, it's really a lot of food. You binge. It's not just suddenly, oh yeah, sodium. Oh yeah, I have extra sodium in me. Suddenly I gained 30 pounds. You must have eaten a lot as well to hit 6 additional pounds. So tell me, what did you eat? What was the binge? It's so weird she's being so fucking vague about this when she's able to tell me, like, last week, like, oh, well, I specifically had black cherries, and the reason I did that was because they're better than Reese's Puffs.
Disgusting. I don't want to get into detail what I ate because I don't want to be triggered. I want this to be a new, fresh week. I want it to be exciting.
I don't want to be triggered by talking about what I ate. Why would that trigger you? If you said I ate a pizza, would you suddenly be like, I need a pizza, and then have to get a pizza as well? What? That's so... Nah, you're being too fucking vague about it.
And happy, and I want to be just really motivated to keep going.
That's usually why I would start with all of these excuses and say it's not my fault because I was depressed.
I gained 6 pounds in one day, and I was like, So I did allow myself to have a few dark chocolate covered cherries nightly. Sorry.
Nightly. Every single night you cheated. Every single night you cheated. But she doesn't want to say what she binged on because it would make her triggered and cause another binge. But she's happy to talk about the specific sweets she had every single night so far. Dark chocolate covered cherries, by the way. They're not a lot. That really wouldn't affect your diet much, like, whatsoever. Because dark chocolate doesn't have a huge amount of calories, and cherries don't have a huge amount of calories. So it depends how many she ate, I guess. Did she eat 40 of them per fucking night?
Nightly. A few nights, I did have a little bit more than a serving.
No, it's a few nights.
And what I'm trying to do is figure out a way to
What's a serving, though? She's being so weird. She's so specific in some things, and then so vague in other things. Like, I had, just a bit more than a serving. What's a serving? Is a serving fucking 3? Is a serving 10? Is a serving a handful? Is it a cup?
I don't feel so extremely restricted that I binge because I was doing amazing for I think a solid 9 days, and then I binged on my 10th day. That's not good. It's not healthy. So I need to figure out a way.
No, do you know why you binged? You binged because you check your weight daily, and one day it was bad and you gained 1.6 pounds, which was the 9th day, and then suddenly you binged that day. It's almost like you spoiled it for yourself because you do daily weigh-ins, and everyone has told you every single time you do a diet to stop doing them. Because, like, honestly, for a woman like her, every single day she should really be losing weight because it's not hard to lose weight when you're her size. But, like, that's the problem. The slightest, smallest setback, she immediately has to make excuses for it, and then immediately makes her spiral because she didn't lose weight that day. Fucking, I might as well have a pizza.
To where I allow myself to have these little things that I'm craving, to where it's just subtle. To where I'm eating these things just like a serving a night or something like that. And that's why I got the frozen Yasso yogurt tonight. It's just so I have that. I'm not going to have it every night. I'm just going to have it sometimes. But we've stopped.
Unlike the cherries that you had every single night, now suddenly, well, I'm not going to have it every single night anymore, even though I have previously been doing that.
And another thing was, the same night that I binged, I started my period. It was just a lot, like a really big mess. So last Monday,
very serious period. Did she already have a very serious period? I'm assuming that that's what she was actually going for here. Oh my god, it's just non-stop excuses, bro. Get to the weight loss.
480.4, and actually weighed today at 479.4.
Wow.
Kimberlynn is about to step on.
She lost 1 pound. That was so weird. I don't believe this anymore. Okay, remember I said last time about, like, earlier on in this, I said I believe her a lot more. Because she seems more accurate with this one. Because last time we had the weigh-in, we had a full body shot. Like, we had Beck, like, standing back, filming Amber, like, step onto it, and then step in and record the weight, once it had, like, settled. Like, when Beck stepped on, her weight went, woof, straight to the weight, sat there, didn't move single time. Look how long it like tries to adjust for Amber. Adjust. Up. There we go. Up. There we go again.
Okay.
Suddenly, like, okay, 100%. Amber binged. Like, remember, she gained across 2 days 7.6 pounds. Because one day she gained 1.6. The next time she gained 6 pounds. So, out of the 7 days, 2 of the days she gained at least over 7 pounds. But she still ended up as a net loss, which means that she must have lost those 7 pounds, then an additional 1 pound on top of that as gain, despite 2 of her days being full cheat days. That doesn't make any form of sense. So, in my opinion, she was like, well, I still want to have a loss. Even though I fucked up, I still want to have a loss. And she probably put her hand on the fucking shelf beside her, and she messed around with it until she got the weight that she wanted. Because you saw how long it took to try and calculate her there.
So I am down a pound. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
It could be way better.
Definitely lying.
I am praying to the gods that it'll be better, and I'm just going to keep pushing forward. So that means I'm down 17.6 pounds.
You're not. You lost 8 pounds last week. These fucking people.
You guys, like, I can't take away the fact that I'm down 17.6 pounds.
Well, I can, because you are not down 17.6 pounds. You're down 9 pounds. That's it. You lost 1 pound and 8 pounds. You're down 9 pounds. I can take away from it. This is ridiculous. I just, the fact that she has to go from, like, in her head, the previous weight she thinks she was as her previous maximum weight, and she has to use that to try and like be like, look how good I am. I lost even more. It's like, no, you haven't. You haven't. You've lost a small amount. You lost 1 pound this week as a 500-pound woman on apparently a super strict diet. You lost 1 pound.
Even though this week was so rough, week 2 was just fucking rough. But let's, give a round of applause that I'm even trying. I'm not giving up.
No.
And let's make week 3.
No, that I'm even trying. I'm not giving up. Well, you're the one who's going to die if you give up. Like, so I'm not going to applaud you for the bare minimum. Okay, I'm still trying. I didn't give up. Well, no, apparently you did on 2 separate days, and you gained weight on 2 separate days. So, yeah, you did give up on 2 separate days. And now you're, like, relaxed your diet so much so that you're allowing yourself candy and ice cream at night. So, yeah, do you know what I'm going to say? You kind of have already given up.
Amazing. So that's going to be end of the vlog for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know.
Not really.
It's a little bit different because I'm very used to editing a lot more. Like, I still had to edit in this video, but it wasn't as much. So I don't know. What do you guys think of the longer videos?
Okay, it's not even for that reason. It's because let's say, okay, usually I'm used to editing more. It's like, okay, but that's because you're like, in this one, you're just filming shit that you wouldn't usually show. Usually you'd show, we're going to Walmart, and then you would just show, like, here's our haul. Here's what we got from Walmart. Or you show like maybe 1 or 2 things you're quickly pointing out. That's it. Here, you just awkwardly just wandered around going, what should I get? Should I get this? Should I get this flavor? Maybe I should get this flavor. That's what you showed. It was just pointless shit. You just filled your video full of just pointless nonsense.
I do want to say before anyone's like, oh my god, Emerlyn, you grocery shop so much. We actually haven't grocery shopped since the last time I showed you guys we grocery shopped, but when I actually uploaded that video, it was the day before, so it's almost been a week. So
that doesn't, okay, so it's almost been a week, even though in that last grocery shop, in that last video, you showed us that you only had 3 days worth of food. So now it's been a week. So you had 3 days worth of food, but somehow you survived for 7 days on 3 days worth of food. That makes a lot of sense to me. It's almost like you definitely ate more than just once. See, I binged once, and I don't want to even talk about it. No, you definitely must have binged more than once if you only had 3 days worth of food and you survived for 7 days.
I'm definitely trying to buy a little bit more at once instead of having to go constantly. And a lot of people are saying, well, why don't you just buy everything for 1 week and put it in the freezer? Our freezer is super small, and there are 4 people who live here, and we all eat fresh food and a lot of it. So there is.
We all eat because all of you, so you look like fitness fucking gods. You all look like you're all really healthy and eat like only natural products, no processed food whatsoever. Jeez, any excuse, like, well, why don't you do this? Nah. You might as well just say that. No. You might as well be like, no, fuck you. You might as well just say that for like how little you seem to give a shit. Oh, that was terrible. I got her weight loss updates are like really bad, especially when she's just deliberately trying to stress them out to be as long as possible. That's gonna be it, guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.